Hello! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to No Man's Land. So last episode, overnight the plan was to get this tedded, bales and whatnot, and then that fence line back in. Hopefully the worker will be able to, will be able to work now without wandering off. For all of you guys that didn't see the last episode, we had nothing but issues with the workers trying to mow or ted or whatever this particular field. They were in the river, they were up the wall, they were anywhere but on the field, and at one point they were mowing bits they'd already mown, which was annoying to say the least, and at best, there we go, fold out. And at best just a pain in the bottom. So I have got that in, I have ploughed out that edge of the field so that everything is good to go. Now we need to repair all this, clean it all and take it back to the yard, but whilst we're doing that, we need to go grab the trailer, and then we need to pick the bales up. Money is up to 245771. I have stopped the BGA. I say stopped, I've turned off the slurry. It's processed all of that and I didn't want to get charged overnight. So that's how that's rolling. This field now needs a fertilising. That field's not quite ready to harvest, maybe tomorrow. It's not ready today. So this field needs a fertilising, that field's ready to go, it's just waiting. Actually, does that need fertilising, that field? Yeah, it does. So all three of these fields need fertilising. Not sure that I can drive on that field, but all three need a fertilise. And that's... completely forgot about that. Excuse me. In the last episode when I placed the fence on this side, I did put bits of hedge. This is the only issue with this trailer. It's so long. It's a pain in the bum. And the lock on this tractor is horrendous, and it catches the trailer and then everything just slides sideways. Can I get in without catching that? Just. What they say, just is enough. Right, let's get these bales. Get these bales off the field and get them in the storage thingy. So, yeah. We never got the skid steer in the last episode or something of equivalence for that manure, so that's still sat there. I do have a squeaky nose, I apologise. So that's how that is rolling. They probably do need a feed. The feed mixer does need a topping up. We also need a bigger water bowser and water source for the thingy. What is it called? For the thingy down there. I can't think of what it's called. Garden centre. If you missed the last episode again, we added, I added a garden centre, and then the greenhouses that were up here at the yard were sold off. We get these in here. I'm sorry now. Unload. Don't lift them up. No, no, no. Just slide them in there and then unload them. Thank you. There we go. So we now have 37 hay bales in there. Probably should have popped some of those in the feed mixer first, shouldn't we? Oh well. Too late now, they're in there. Also in the last episode, there's a collision on that, don't get too close. Also last episode we did purchase plot 37, which enabled us to extend that piece of field out, which is great. I don't like that windrower. Oh, so now I'm that side of the river, the right side of the river. There's a little bit up the front here which we own, but I don't think we're going to do much with that. there may be another village or something that's going to appear on that area, or a production or something will appear there. It's not big enough to do fields or anything. So, and the main reason for that area was to basically enable us to bring this grass field out a little bit. So we'll just touch that grass up while I'm thinking about it. The thing is, we're not going to know if this fence has worked to enable the worker to actually do its merry thing until the grass is ready to cut again. No, 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 too close to the hedge. Right. Turn it on. Drop it down. It is a direct drill, so that's why it's taken out the other bit of grass. I am going to perform an entire headland just to make sure that where I've been adding new bits of grass and stuff, that we are actually drilled all the way up to the top, and then we'll come back and fill this bit in. So let's get that done. What fertiliser spreader have we got? We still got that little massy thing, haven't we? Which I think's actually full of lime. Yeah, I think it is. It's full of lime, isn't it? Which, well, not full of lime. There is lime in it, I think. There's something in it. We need to re-fertilise these fields. Those two fields up there also need a fertilising. The little fence, we need to check if it's got narrows on. If not, we need to put narrows on the fence. I say the fence, like it's the only one we've got. All three of our tractors are fence tractors. This one's on HP from Sharon down at the store. So if you missed the last episode, the conditions have changed. We're now going to keep it for 18 months before we get a new one. Before we own the tractor and a reconditioned new one becomes ours. Until this one gets tillivanted. Oh, I'm all snottery today. Yeah, until this one gets tillivanted and becomes ours. So that's almost a headland. I was going to put gates in, and I thought, no, let's just leave gaps in the fence. I do need to paint in some sort of dirt or gravel or some sort of texture in the entranceways to the field. There we go. That's the headland. This should be wide enough to do this bit in one pass, hopefully. We'll just scooch over a tad so I can get both sides in. Please get both sides in. There we go. Job Ed. This side needs lime, so I may just re-lime the entire field. For two reasons. A, our lime spreader is really wide, and B, it's easier. Let's be honest, it's just easier. And then what we'll do is we'll wait for this to grow up before we fertilise the field. Obviously I can't fertilise anything I've just... Actually, let's check on that. That might be double fertilised already on that bit. Where's it gone? Needs lime. Wait, yeah, it is kind of... That needs fertiliser, this needs fertiliser, this needs fertiliser. Is that weeds on the outside? I've got weeds around the edge of that field as well. Well, that's always helpful, isn't it, eh? But that's looking alright. Let's get some lime in here. I think is the next plan. I've got all these implements that I need to clean. I say that windrow, I don't like that windrow. So we're probably going to sell that off. Right, where's this guy? Oh, drop that down, drop that down. All this is waiting a little clean up and a repair from last night. But oh, I apologise for the sniffles. I want that guy. I'm guessing there's no lime in it, which is why we've got a lime bag next to it. So that's probably fertiliser. It is. So I want lime. So let's unload that. Dash this in it. I was thinking about actually, that should be enough, purchasing maybe like the Amazon fertilizer spreader and then get like a Bradle for the lime rather than using the same one thing over and over again. Or we could buy the Massey version of this. This is the Ultra version. There is a Massey one. So that's what we'll do. Let's do some painting. So we just put dirt in there. Let's just run some dirt in. There we go. Just so it looks like, you know, we have been driving in and out of the field. Where is this again? There we go. We now have a little entranceway into the field. Job Ed. Let's turn this kitten on. And the reason we're going to do the whole field is because, well, look at it. I don't think it's adding lime to that. It's only adding lime to what we've made a mess of. Which is fine. And I missed a bit. Let's turn it off. Turn it off. Muggins here, missed a bit. I was slightly too far out. That's what you get for getting cocky, isn't it, eh? Come on, forwards, 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 forwards. I'm wasting lime. There we go. So, how has everybody been? As you can tell, I have the sniffles. But, that's nothing unusual for me. This field now looks horrendous, because why not? I've ruined it. It's ruined. I probably could reduce the size of that down, couldn't I? Which button is, which combination is it? I don't remember the key combination. Oh, it is what it is. Nearly finished now, so no point in changing it. Oink. Right. So this needs a fertilising. Well, all the fields need a fertilising. Let's be honest. All the fields need fertilising. So first things first. Let's think about this logically. We don't want our animals to starve, right? And we do have feed for the animals. So let's grab this. I'm going to grab the Silo Farmer feed mixer for the cows. I think it's what it's called. Silo Farmer, is that what it's called? Terra Farmer, Silo, Terra Silo. We'll see what it is when we get down there. So we're going to grab that to feed the cows. Because having a top thing, I was going to buy the Bradle thingy, but I thought it looked a bit more realistic if we actually bought a feed mixer. I've also decided that the straight roads with the pathways and all that good shenanigans will solely be for the town. We will have tarmacked, asphalted, I haven't done anything off screen down here today. We will have asphalted, what do you call them, roads. So this main street will probably be asphalt at some point, but they won't be like the town set up with the white lines. It will just be like a country road that's been tarmacked, or maybe gravel those roads, some dark gravel maybe. But yeah, that won't continue. I have worked that much out. Right, this is going to cost me a fortune. Sharon, I need a fig mixer. Where are you? Babes. Right, feed mixers. Absolutely, yes. This one. Yeah, the Solar Farmer Tambora 30. Absolutely love that one. Right. I shall see you back up at the feed mixer when we fill this up to feed the cows. Don't want those, yeah. We'll probably end up coming back here for a skid steer or something. Anywho's, I shall see you up at the farm. Right then. We're going to drive through, because I want to make sure that it fits to start with. Yes. And then we need to turn left at the end of here to fill this up. Without clobbering that. Oh. Should have turned earlier. Okay, that little bit of fence that I've got stuck on for some unknown reason. We're short on that. This is going to be a pain in the bum. I've got to do loads of trips. And then we'll scooch round to here. That can we go under there? Look at that. Zoom out of it. So let's get this whirring. That means that's going to start producing it again. I've already checked, it is on left, so we should just unload straight into the thingy. I haven't checked to see how much feed is actually in here, to be honest. That's the slurry thing tank we bought last time. Right. This is the problem with these Fendt tractors. I mean, they are adorable looking tractors. But the turning radius on them is like, you know, oh, it's like a football field. Please tell me what I've got stuck on. Right, there we go. Get that. Why have you stopped unloading? Am I too far over now? Too far over. There we go. We have manure. We still need to get out of here. Right. I'm going to do another load as well. Oh, for the bejeebers of the bejeebers. Let's go in cab and make that any easier. I highly doubt it. Took another 30 litres in. 30,000 litres, not 30 litres. Done 1.3 hours on this tractor already. Right, let's get this in. And we'll check the feed situation. Hopefully I should be good. Fingers crossed. Right, don't go too fast. Hug this. Hug this. Drive down. And then back up. I'm going to hit the wall. No. Get the trailer in. How? I don't even see what I get stuck on. If I could see what I was getting stuck on, I could, you know, adjust my angle or something. But the fact that I can't even see what's catching, I can't really do much about it. Right, have a quick look in here. They're up to 127,000 litres. They're 2 months old. Still no milk, obviously, because they're not even reached puberty yet. And 8,000 litres of slurry and 11,000 litres of your finest manure, which is what it is. So now that's the tractor. I've caught the tractor this time. Haven't I? Have I caught the mirror? Is there a collision on the mirror? Oh, having one of those days today, aren't I? I'm sure that little tractor would have just pushed past that. What do I know? What do I know? Right, pop this over here. There we go. Stick that down there. Just like that. Not like this, like that. I don't need this tractor. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? Let's grab this one. We'll empty that out. And we shall fill that back up. Oh, for the bejeebers of the bejeebers. I want the fertilizer. There we go. What was it doing? Why did it do that? Why? Just why? Right, top that off. And then the grass field to be fine to fertilise with these tyres. It's that soybean field we need to go check on. We'll have a look at the soybean field. If I can't drive on it, I'll have to pop narrows on just in case a worker decides they're going to go AWOL and drive all over it. So the grass fields I'm probably going to fence off like that one, providing of course when we come to cut the grass it's worked. If it hasn't, then it's not so great. I don't think I can drive on that. I think that's second growth stage. Yeah. Turnips. I think this can do narrows, but I think the narrows are those ungodly little skinny things, which are no good to no one. Oh, turnips. Right. Who's left all this here? Waiting a little bit of a clean off and a bit of a put away. Right, let's jump in here. This one we need not undercontinentals. Oh, I just want narrows. Yeah, narrows. There we go. Which fields are we fertilizing? The three grass fields and then the soybean field is what needs fertilizing. The two grass fields and the soybean field. I'll tell you what, this will be. Actually, it's kind of null and void. This, isn't it? So let's. I don't think this area here needs any fertilizer, which is why it's not taken the texture off. I don't think any of the outside edge of this field actually, so I'm just wasting fertilizer on it. Such an idiot. Right. So we do need a bigger water tank for the greenhouses, so we need to do that today. And the flower greenhouses, the big horticultural flowery greenhouse things, they still need manure and seeds and stuff. The manure is currently in our cow barn, so that's not helping. So, yeah. We still don't have no straw for either the feed mixer or the cows. There's quite a lot of stuff we still need to get as well. We have no harvester. And in 2 months our let's go say in 2 months our wheat will be ready. So we're gonna need something to harvest the wheat. Which is what it is. Now, if I hire a worker, are they actually going to do something, or are they just going to mess around? That's the sort of luck I get. Let's dash that guy there, and then just time to go. Let's move in a bit. Fertilised 100%, needs rolling, but I'm not that fussed about the rolling, and apparently there's weeds around the edge in places. So that's not a weed. Can't see any weeds. But there's some. There are weeds in it. And this is a grass field. That's ready but not ready. Oh, this needs more fertiliser. Right. We'll leave that guy for a minute. Let's put this on so I can see what he's playing at. So these field needs doing. Right, so let's jump. You see, now what he needs to do is turn around and come back. What he did on the liming, he went all across here and all across here and ended up down here. Right, let's jump down to Sharon. Right, and then we'll grab ourselves. I'm not sure that's going to reach over the barrier. That's going to reach over the railing and get that in our truck. That one possibly. That one most definitely. Should we go for this one? I can boom out a little bit. Oh, I don't know. We could just leave the manure in there for now and not worry about those other greenhouses. Oh, what? Let's have a look at. Let's have a quick look at the water stuff. That's 8,000. We've already got 14, so we've got more than 14. I mean, not those, but that's the no man's land stuff. That's 16. 14, 6, that's 16. That's not a big upgrade, is it? And that one's 64. We might just have to do a few loads, unfortunately. Don't have a lot in here. That's 8,000. That's 40,000 for 14. I've said mud cars, so ignore that. Main colour, black, rim colour, design colour, blue. I'm gonna put water on it. White wheels. 17 grand. Oh, it's 40,000. Am I going to get that in and out through the greenhouses? And then we're going to need a truck. This isn't what I planned on doing today. But this is clearly what we're doing today. Leave all that as is. It just needs to pull that thing around. Main colour. Let's go for white. Design colour. What colour seats do we have? Some red seats. Rim colour also white. There you go. That looks very similar. Tyres, wheel choices. Yeah. This is just as is. All we've got to do now is fill it up and hope that those greenhouses will actually pick this up. Hopefully that'll be alright, won't it? So we'll do the first fill here. I know it's going to charge us, but let's... Well, I can put other things in. Just water. Just water is fine. Nearly done, nearly done. There we go. 40 quid nearly. 39 quid. It needs to fill up quicker. There is no water source at the moment down here. I did hear they wanted a lake or something. So that might be a shout, mightn't it? Get the guys a lake down here. So we'll get at least one load in for you guys here, so you can see that we're actually filling it up. So the road does end. If you missed it, I did a sweet shop, groceries and a newsagent. I haven't done anything with that yet. And then whoop, went past it. New houses, rock's still there. I'm trying to tip the truck up. There is a little gravelly dirt path between the fuel station and the cul-de-sac, which takes us up to gates which open up. Need to finish that fence off, and hopefully it will pick up these guys. There we go. We'll get that unloading in there. It should top up all the green, the light green tanks all at the same time, or close to it, which will then just leave the where is our worker? Our worker has stopped. Why do I bother hiring workers? Just why? So let's place, while we're here, let's place one of these. We'll dash that. Where should we dash that? We'll dash that somewhere. Not there, because we're going to need to at the end of here. There we go. So that's that in. So they should have all been topped up ever so slightly. You're back up to 100,000 litres. It started off at 2, so there's got a few more loads to fill that up, hasn't it? Anywho, let's get this refilling, and then we'll go work out what this guy's doing. It didn't do anything. It turned around and stopped. I'm really not having much luck with workers on this map. Like, almost no luck at all. As soon as I come back and hit... How have you completed anything? Is it because that side's already fertilised? Can you do it now? Are you able to continue? It's going to stop when it gets to the end, isn't it? Sometimes I think it's easier just to do it yourself. Like, has he done the whole field? Not going to ask why that's lowered down. Let's have a quick look. Looks alright. I need to be sort of here-ish. Nope. Further over. Here-ish. Yeah, I do. There, I do. Somewhere there-ish looks right, doesn't it? Right, that's whirling away. So, grass field is done, this field is done. Need to get another load in those greenhouses in a second. Cows have been topped up. How are they looking again? I can't remember. 126. How are our productions looking? These are still empty. Mushrooms and that are all up. That is out of space again. So that's actually working reasonably well, actually. I'm impressed. There's nothing in the general meal, and then the silage. The BGA has got some electric, some methane, and some digestate. As that guy stopped again, this is getting old fast. Like really fast. It'll be so much easier just to do it myself. This is horrendous. Why am I having such difficulty getting a worker to just fertilise the field? It's not that hard, surely. I know I keep flicking in the menu. I can't see the ground texture. This is why I was running precision farming on literally every Let's Play, just to make this easier. So I need to go down there and run across that edge. Done us. Get that edge done. There you go, that'll do. And let's get this one done. Come on, pull away. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty with workers. I don't get it. A few spotty bits this side. So that'll be a second coat on that one. We will do this one while we're here. I mean, the spread's quite wide. It's not going to take 5 minutes, is it? Let's just get it done, shall we? Just get it done. Hopefully this is the last little bit, because we're down to our last 4% of fertiliser. There we go, that's that. Let's check the map. All our fields are fully fertilised. There is some weeds around the outside of that one. I don't know why. Oh, not that one, I want that one. No lime is required. All the fields require rolling, but I ain't that fast. And then all the fields have stones. This one's got some quite large ones on this area here, to be honest. So at some point they will all need stone picker up in, but at the minute they'll have to want. Right. Looks like rains are coming. Ain't got time for the rain to come in. Oh, this way, this way, this way. No, I didn't want to go this way. What am I doing? Go on, round the bend. Just going round the bend. That's where I am. Right. Oh, I'm still snottery. Can't seem to shift it. Right. Let's dash this in here, because that's going to need repairing. Let's find this guy. And we'll grab the trailer. Now, can I This is, I say, this is the only issue that I found with the Fendt tractors is the turning circle, turning radius is, oh, it's horrendous, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's just horrendous. Right. I want to reduce the height of the trailer. I've left loads of stuff in the way. Can I get this in? I get it in far enough to reach it. Customize, no extension. Right, let's get back out of there. Let's get this back round here. What are we thinking, telehandler or skid steer? I think the picture on the mod hub, it shows a skid steer with a muck spreader in the same pen, same area. I don't think that's an option. Excuse me. So telehandlers, my go-to is the JCB. All these ones, I actually love the JCB track things. Could go for the Manitou. With some Vader Steins. We got no 100 grand for that. Doesn't need to be a lot of horses, does it? It just needs some work. And then we need a bucket. Let's go grab that. Does 26 of your finest miles an hour. Oh, this is going to be horrendous. There is no way that this is going to hold this bucket up without tipping. Well, this is what it says was compatible. I think they're full of turnips. How many of you guys reckon that as soon as I fill this up with manure it's going to fall over? Me! Just front steer, just front steer. I'm indecisive as to what continent I'm playing in. I mean, the map says between France and Spain, but I seem to drive on either side of the road depending on what the mood takes me. So, yeah. Is what it is. I'll probably come down and fill those up off screen, to be honest. Nose is really squeaky, isn't it? What's it like inside? I don't normally use the Manitous. What's that? That's a sticker. It says, don't pick things up while the boom's extended. It's kind of obvious. It'll fall over. Beacon. Lights. There is a rear hitch. That's always helpful for something. Not sure what. It's helpful for something. Mower's still sat out here, as is the plough. Now somehow we got to get this into that pen, so we can scoop that muck up. Where is it? Next one. In there. Through this little door. I think this is why they use a. I think this is why they use a skid steer. It's easier to manoeuvre through these silly little gates, isn't it? Watch out. Shut that gate. There's not a lot of muck in here, to be honest. I just wanted to test out a theory. I mean, on the I tested this out. I used oh, that's alright actually, not too bad. I messed around with a wheel loader and I used a thingy, the big bag handle on a wheel loader, and we're going in. Look at that. It wasn't a full load. because for some reason it wouldn't let me pick up a full load. But can I get a full load this time? Yep. Don't stand in it, you silly oik. I do like that the manure spawns inside. I think that's pretty neat. Oh, lift the bucket up first. Should I put my beacons on, let the cows know I'm working? It appears there's collisions on some of these posts, but not all of them. What's going to run out first, the manure or my patience? So this is going to go into the greenhouses. I'm not sure how much the greenhouse down at the thing. The greenhouses at the oh, what is it? The garden centre. Why do I keep forgetting garden centre? Words are evading me. Oh, come on. What's... No, get it back in. There we go. There's not that much left. I have shoved it all. Don't lay in it. Want to pick that up? You silliness. Oh. I can't see from under there. I scoop all that. Now, have I scooped all of that, or have I just shoved it outside? I just shoved it under the feed trough. Yeah, that'll do. Hide it. Sweep it under the feed trough. Right. Let's see if I can get that last bit. I particularly want to just hide it. I was slightly concerned that I might end up picking up the straw off the floor, but it is only a feed plan. It is only a plane after all. Right, that's as much as I'm going to get off of there. I'm not going to mess around. Dip it a little bit. I will leave this in here though. Oh, actually I can't leave it there. That's where the manure spawns, isn't it? I have to leave it over here. That'll be alright for now, won't it? Cows aren't going to drive it, surely. Right. So manure is down to 12 litres, so under there somewhere is 12 litres of manure. That ain't bad, 12,000 litres almost, 97%. You couldn't write that, could you, eh? So I'm not sure how much manure the greenhouse, the garden is going to take. But that's where the manure is going, the greenhouses. And then the slurry goes to the BGA. And then when we get more of this town production area on the go, Missy B will appear with a slurry yard, and then that's where the digestate will end up, at Missy B's. Right, so I need to cut through here. If you missed me showing this off, the original plan was to come down there. That's why there's tyre tracks, but I put trees in the hole. Just don't ask. I loused it, alright? So now we've got a little dirt track between the fuel station and the thing. And someone's left the tanker in the way. As soon as I get on this bend here, it should pick up and I can start unloading it. Or not. I thought that would grab that straight away. This is all the manure we've got. I'm going to leave that unloading. So let's just do one greenhouse for now. And tree. We've got one. We'll do one greenhouse. I'm not sure how head on I need to be? Can I just tip sideways? Let's do this one. I don't need that. Oh, that wheelbarrow's got some gumption. Right, let's tip that in there. If it takes all of it, it takes all of it. It is what it is. There we go. So that has taken all of that. Let's scooch into here. So that's the first one, that's right then. So it's going to take another load of that at least, isn't it? So then we need pallet of seeds, pallet of fertiliser and some water. To start with. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Don't know. Water is here. Oh, why did I turn that off? We could do with some sort of... I don't know what we could do with. We could do with something. That's filling back up. So I could transport stuff around like a skid steer. Let's grab ourselves a forklift. Solely for the store, you understand. And then we'll grab ourselves a pallet of your finest fertiliser. And then we'll also grab a pallet of... Where's it gone? A pallet of seeds. Actually, I've got this sneaking feeling that it's not going to accept these. I've seen these things have issues like this before. Where you think you're doing right. Oh, come on, it's not that difficult to get that in there, surely. There we go. You think you're doing well, you grab these pallets, and then when you get around there, you can't actually unload them. So this is the store / greenhouse forklift. Store / well, the charging point for this is actually at the where's it at? The garden centre. There's a charge point at the garden centre. Just don't tab to that charge point because I've placed it slightly too close to the fence and or hedge, and you end up stuck in the fence and or hedge. So they need to make an electric forklift that drives faster than 10 miles an hour. I mean, this one's got, you know, gumption, it's going at 11, but... Come on! I've got this sneaking feeling that that's not even going to go in, it's not going to be accepted. Although I did notice that this pack has had an update, and you can now buy hay and grass in pallet form, which is kind of cool. So just where that black car is the charge point for electric vehicles. Is it black? It's grey. The grey car, the grey Audi thing. There it is. A charge point. Now that is a real charge point. That's not one of those makeshift. Look at me. I'm pretending to charge your vehicle charge point. That's a actual charge point. Yeah, I got this feeling this isn't going to take this. Because I wouldn't be that lucky. You see? Oh. Maybe on this one occasion I am lucky. No. I really didn't think that was going to go in there. Oh well, while it's doing that, We'll grab a couple of bags of seed. Bags of seed are guaranteed to work, right? I do need to get water in there. Let's get the water in first, because that's just here. And that's one hell of a bank up there, isn't it? Look at that. Have I literally caught the wheels on the floor? Wow. How am I supposed to get water in there? Can't even get the tanker in there. Fiddlesticks. Just fiddlesticks. I may have to upgrade the engine on this truck. It seems to be lacking in power. Or I'd get a dolly for the trailer, and we could use a tractor. Right, so we can back it in. That might be an option, mightn't it? Let's just back it in. And I want it to take the last one. I don't want this one. But don't fill that one. Don't hit the wheelbarrow. And I hit the wheelbarrow. Oh, really? How? Just how did I catch the wheelbarrow under there and I can't get back out? That is somewhat of an annoyance. I can't get any closer to that if I tried. There we go. Well, these are going to be a pig's ear, aren't they? We might have to keep the other water bowser and use that just for these two greenhouses. That is ridiculous. Because there's so many triggers, they're so small. How's that looking? That's probably going to take all of that, actually. Right, while that's doing that, let's not tab, let's jump into the forklift. And we go grab those bags of seed. At least we'll get this one whirring away, right? Small things. Ah, crumbles. It's been one of those episodes today, isn't it? Oh, where am I going? There we go. It's been one of those episodes where if it could have gone slightly wrong, it did. Just like the last episode, I just couldn't get workers to work. In fairness, this episode I ain't got much better. I had much more luck. We are making progress. Progress is heading in the right direction, though. We do own 37, no fields on it, and we also own 57, no fields. I wouldn't mind making a field on there, although I was hoping to move the house to there. Yeah, I think we're going to move home. But, yeah. Right. Well, that's driving up the hill. I'm going to grab a drink. Have some water. Oh, we've got one of those vacuum flask things. And it doesn't matter how long the flask stays on the floor by my feet, the water's still cold. Right, grab those bags, get those in, get that whirring. And then I think it's time for some off-screen shenanigans. I may get a field placed, I may do some stuff. In fairness, I think we need to save our monies for the harvester. Done us. Because the wheat is ready in September. And the harvester and header is like 600 grand. So, yeah. Or we just buy a cheap one, or lease one. We could lease a cheap one. I mean, we only want the straw from the wheat and the oats. Is it wheat and oats or wheat and barley? I never remember what we got. It's wheat and oats. We only want the straw. We don't need the wheat or the oats. In fairness, we can keep some of the wheat for the chicken, but we don't need the oats. So that's all just cash. So yeah. That will cover the leasing cost of the harvester, so we might end up leasing this time. We've still got that loan to pay off. I might do 50 grand now, actually. Let's do that while he's driving. Let's do that while he's driving. Let's pay off. I can't remember where we started. Let's take our money down to 10 grand. So what do we owe now? 160. There we go, 150. We owe 150. Let's get rid of this loan. The less loan we've got, the less interest I got to pay each month. Well, each night. Each night month? Each something. Rain is still a-coming. Anywho's. I think off screen we may get another field cut in. More grass probably. Which will probably be down here. Get our machinery repaired and washed off and whatnot. Every time I come down here there's something in my way. Whoever designed this is crazy because it didn't work. I tell you what doesn't work. That mound. But as you can see, I haven't finished. It's a work in progress. Right, get that refilling again. Yes, this is a work in progress. Seed, 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 seeds. I'm imagining they go here where the seed pallet is. Are they both going in? Yes, they are. Look at that. They should go pop, pop. There you go. Look at that. Let's get that off. We'll pop this round in the bay where the charge point is. I wonder if I've got a decorative one of those. I'll move that over and we'll have two of those. And one will be a decorative one and one won't. Ooh, don't try and forklift the man's car. He won't be loving it. Won't be loving it. He won't like it. There you go, look. A fully fledged charge point. And the way it was. Take that. Right, so let's jump into this one because that's the only one we had enough manure for. 2,000 seeds, manure, solid fertilizer, and some water. So, what should we go for? Orange daisies, yellow coneflowers, bluebells, daylilies, just regular daisies, or Edelweiss. Edelweiss? Edelweiss. Well, that was a dude from Sound of Music, wasn't it? Let's go for daylilies, I think. There we go. That is a whirring. We are going to get flowers. That is a bit big, that light, but looks pretty cool in the dark. Well, I say it looks pretty cool. It only illuminates underneath it, so I'd have to have another two in there. How's this guy looking? Is he full? This guy is full. Let's see if we can get another load into here. Before we skedaddle. Yeah, I might put another field over there, so I might dash another field in there. Possibly. You'll have to wait and see, won't you, for the next episode of MilkThatHen shenanigans. Oh, that's what we haven't done. We need to put this on selling. I don't want the pallets spawning because I can't get them out. What we got on dailies? Selling. Oh, that was lucky, was it, eh? Yeah, I don't want them spawning in here. I can't get them out. I mean, this one, again, I can't get them out. It wasn't designed for getting things out. It was designed for me to keep topping up and, you know, simulate that we're co-owners taking part in looking after the greenhouses down at the garden centre. Let's get that filling up. So there we have it. Oh, walked into that, walked into that. I'll tell you what, we're going to do one more. Oh, I ain't got enough money. Don't worry. We'll have to do one more thing, but I ain't got enough money, so it doesn't matter. Don't have enough money, I don't. Let's go back down here. We don't even have a grain trader other than this one. And this ain't going to cut the mustard, is it? Let's get this gate shut. Get the tradesman's entrance shut. On my off screen, put the road in to here, so at least it's, you know, that road's finished, if you will. Yes, I'm thinking about using that area there as our home area, sheds and stuff. I don't like it where it is. Or we could just, I don't know. I don't like it where it is. I don't like how it's set up. It's not working for me. Anyways, I might do that off screen. I might tilly van our farm. Where's the? Oh, there. It's already got poop in it. Look. Right, let's stop there. We've got 200. Have a quick look. How much? Just how much? We got those kittens. It's 15 grand for another 60. So that's 60 is 15. And then another 20 is 47. Right. Let's not cheat. Let's speed time up until it ticks over the next hour. There we go. And then we will grab 20. And then we shall grab 60, which takes up to 300 cows. There we go. No, it doesn't. Oh, what am I thinking? I need another 20. Why did I have no idea what I was thinking. I needed 40. I needed to take away 20. For the bejeebers of the bejeeber, what was I thinking? Right, now I have 300. I'm not sure why I thought. Oh, it's probably because I thought take away 20. So let's have a quick look on here now. So we have 200 at 2 months, and then 100 at well, at no months. So that'll start eating into our TMR. That's 300 we got now. I would like to max this pen out before we purchase another one. Right, one more thing before we go. One more thing. If I keep saying one more thing, I'm never going to go, am I? Just one more thing. It would put another thingy full of feed in it. Another thingy full of feed. And then we will go. Well, I will. You'll go. I'll stay and play. We shall... Yeah. We'll put another thingy full of feed in, leave, and I will do some off-screen shenanigans, and you will see what I've done in the next one. Oh. I changed my clothes. I'm not sure what I'm wearing, to be honest. Don't even know what I'm wearing. So 500 used 150,000 litres overnight, which means all that straw that's in there is going to go, because we don't have like 90,000 litres of straw, which I think was about what we used. Hug this wall, and then scooch down here somewhere. There we go. Right. I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.